Hey, welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny.
And today we're going to do a quick look at gas prices and why I'm kind of making the prediction that gas prices are going to go back to being very uncomfortably high, and how it's going to affect the market, and a possible trade that we can look at. So,
All right.
let's get started. Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. All right. Boomsies.
Yeah, uncomfortably high.
I'm pretty worried, to be honest with you. Do you know who this is?
Which one? The left or right?
Right.
I know
Wow.
Janet Yellen. I know the other one. I do not.
That one's not important. All right, so Janet Yellen, all right, Treasury Secretary, she's saying we are at risk this winter of increased gas prices. Now, we all remember how uncomfortable, $5.80 a gallon. I don't know what I got for you, but it was shitty. It was gross. Okay, has your gas increased by you in the last
No,
month?
it's down to $3 a gallon over here. It's
Okay,
actually the lowest it's been a while.
so I am in Arizona. Okay, during this whole shittiness, we went to about 560. All right, and then we went all the way down to like 394ish. We're back at 5.
Really?
That's a substantial difference. That's 20% increase. 25.
Wow.
Why is that happening?
Yeah, good question. That's
So
a regional thing.
it could be a regional thing, and actually part of it is. So we had 98 consecutive days of falling pump prices, right? We agreed to try to lower that by releasing 160 days or barrels. It was, 1 million barrels a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since March 2022. Okay? So that's this much nicer graph here, because this was terrible. All right? Now, what happens when the government tries to help out?
Unintended consequences, right? That's
Yeah.
that joke about the scariest words in the English language. I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Yeah, sure. I mean, even PPE loans, right? Like, people abuse the shit out of that. People are
Oh
terrible,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So,
PPP Lambo.
this is pretty interesting. White House spokesperson Abdullah Hassan argued that gas prices should be falling more, okay? Because over the last month, wholesale gas prices have declined by 18%, but the prices at gas stations have only dropped 6. Oil and gas companies are making record profits and need to pass these savings on to the consumers now.
Gotcha.
We have literally experienced this every single time the government has tried to help. I'm not saying people are shitty, but people are shitty. So I am saying,
Okay.
just kidding. It's a little bit of a problem. So, one, this is not helping. Two, we're currently at the lowest level of reserves in 40 years. Okay? We've used over 25% of the stockpile, and we were supposed to stop end of September. Okay? However, they're like, hold on. Let's just keep going a little bit longer. All right? Just as of right now, it's only 1 more month.
Yeah.
Who
You mean
knows?
until at least November 6th, right? Like they have to get to election day. That's really what they're doing here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, how long was the debt for student loan interest pushed out? Because every time it's like, all right, 2 more months, that's it. That
Yeah,
turned into
that's it.
like 2.5 years.
Yeah. I know.
So, one, this is a problem, right? Our stockpile is getting lower, okay? We have some major events coming up. And these events, I think, may be timed with the overall market because our inflation is so high. On December 5th, Europe is scheduled to ban most Russian oil imports completely. On February 5th, there's going to be a European ban on refined products, okay?
Okay.
JP Morgan predicted by the global Brent oil benchmark to increase to $100 a barrel again in the fourth quarter. Okay, now it's interesting if you type this in because there's so many analysts that are on both sides. A lot of them are saying we'll never see that price again. I don't really know why. I'm already seeing it, and kind of shitty for me. But let's talk about that regional thing you said. All right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the
Brutal.
blue, so you're
No,
chilling.
I'm in the white state. I'm in
Wait a minute.
Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts is white.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
In the middle. The blues
Yeah,
are better.
yeah, there we go. Um, I am in the red, okay? And it's weird because we've never really been associated with super high gas. It's always been like 330 or something, like nothing crazy, right? We're back at $5, and it's a 25% increase from $4, and I don't understand why.
Yeah. That's pretty
It
brutal.
it's disgusting. Here is the kind of a chart of the all formulation gas prices, and the reason why I'm looking at this is I'm kind of seeing the beginnings of an ABCD pattern here. Little, little bit of a bottom before a major run up. All right.
Could
Now
be. Yeah, I mean, winter is a typical season of higher energy costs, right?
it's not
That makes
good.
sense.
We have too many problems. Okay. We've been going on reserves. We're 25% out. We have Europe about to ban major products. We have a Russian-Ukraine war, and we have inflation. Okay. And inflation is not coming down as much as people were hoping. Now,
Mhm.
there is an opportunity to make money out of this. I mean, gotta.
Yeah, but of course, right?
I mean, um, it is a bummer because I got greedy here. All right, I wanted to get it at this yellow line. This
Mm.
it's black. I use white charts when I'm not on YouTube. 58.48 was the line I wanted. My mistake.
Okay.
I was gonna buy calls. Okay, we didn't hit it. We're all the way back up to $66. This is Oxy. Okay? This is the company that Buffett bought a shit ton of at I think 58-ish.
Yeah, he has been really adamant about this,
Yeah.
buying more and more. And I forget what his total controlling ownership is up to now, but like
It's a lot.
he's almost positioned to the point where you might think he makes a bid for the entire company.
Dude, it's a lot. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm hoping we're having a recent run up in the market. I'm hoping that I can get in at about 61, $62. But if we are, I don't think it would be a bad idea to buy some leaps, some long-term calls of about a,
Okay.
$75 strike price, about a year out.
Hmm.
Obviously, we need to do more research, but it's food for thought. I don't like how, luckily I just got an electric car, but I don't like how Arizona's already up to $5 friggin'. It's like, I, I don't get it. You haven't increased at all?
Yeah. No, no. Like I said, I think I paid 304 like 2 days ago, and that's the lowest I've paid, and I couldn't tell you how long. So far, it's been like one direction, just down for the last several months.
Yeah, I don't know
The
what's going on.
interesting thing I think from like a standpoint of why oil prices have come down some is that they're starting to bet on recession, right? Because like if we enter an economic recession, there'd be less demand for oil. It's
Yeah,
part of the thought process.
so maybe Arizona's just like, nah, no recession. Boom.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
exactly this.
All right. Well, obviously, we need a little bit more information. We need a little bit more time. I would not buy calls right now. We've had two gap up days. It's too high. It's never great to chase a trade. If you miss it, you miss it. There's always going to be another trade. But let us know if you guys think this is interesting, and it would help if you just post our gas prices increasing where you're at. Because if it's happening in more than just a couple states, this could be an interesting trade here. All right?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
guys.
exactly. Until next one.